What up? And welcome to another episode of What Are You Watching? The TV/film segment of the channel. Back with another One Piece edition. Episode 1121 is out now. So as always, you guys already know, gotta give a shout out to the creator, Oda. And want to give a shout out to the studio, Toei Animation. Appreciate all parties involved. We're back off last week's hiatus. But if you did happen to look at that episode, it was another one of those recaps or informal episodes where they tell you some of the background on certain characters. Last week's episode was on some of the people in the Navy. Ironically enough, because this week, we're right back in the midst of things between Garp, the pirates on Beehive Island, and Kuzan. This week's episode was a beautiful episode when it comes to animation. Not only did they use different styles, but they also used different camera angles, so I appreciated it. This week's episode really looked like a movie, and so was a little bit of a heartfelt episode because, again, Kuzan was Garp's pupil, so we see how much time they've spent together, from the raid on Ohara to Luffy and Dragon starting their revolutionary careers. So all the flashbacks just let you know how deep the situation is to the two characters. It kind of plays into their vision on things. What exactly does each person think justice is, and how do they decide to actually carry it out? So, again, great episode. At the end, we get another surprise, and we see that the person controlling the large skull actually has the devil fruit power. And so we see him take things a step further, and he's able to actually produce arms. And so we know that the Navy's actually trying to get away, and it looks like they might not be able to do so. I like how the name of the island came true to its name, called the Beehive, because there's always pirates swarming around. So already being severely outnumbered, now it looks like their means to escape might actually be stopped. So we'll have to see what happens next week. I actually have no idea how they're going to get out of this one. The only thing I could think of is that they'll have a way to propel the ship, since we know that there's ways to do that. If not, we'll have to see. But as always, let me know what you guys thought about the episode. Looking forward to next week. Shout out to the studio again. Great episode. Peace.